Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of February 16th through the 22nd. And during that time, we'll first have a waning gibbous moon, and that could be a really good time for self-reflection and rebirth, time to make positive changes. We will then have the last quarter moon that will move us into the waning crescent energy. That could be a time of surrender, rest, and healing. Had to think about that for a minute. But keep those moon energies in mind as you move through your week. Sometimes it can be helpful just to kind of know what the general energy of the moon, if you find yourself connected, I always have. I can judge my moods and just kind of things going on with the moon. All right, this will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter this week. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Gemini, your overall message for this reading is a time for healing. Okay, let's see what the Gemini Collective has going on this week. Let me get my hands working today. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to just notice the world around you today for, maybe little synchronistic messages that are trying to come through for you. This could come through in the way of, maybe animals that you encounter or repeating numbers. It could be songs. If you just hop in your car and a certain song pops on, sometimes the message coming through there can be very relevant to your current situation. Uh, Maybe overhearing a conversation. So, anyway, just my little reminder to watch for those synchronicities. They're kind of like the universe's breadcrumbs to kind of show you how to make decisions on your unique path. So, just my message for the day. All right, we've got a couple of flyers coming out here that we will take for you, Gemini. All right. Gemini, overall energy this week is the Star card. So, this is our card of direction. This is you being on course. This is just a really good balance of, kind of reminds me of the temperance, the water. The water kind of represents our emotions and being in balance between your emotions and the material world around you. So, this is just a really great energy for, for just being balanced and having clarity. um yeah, just a really good energy to start out with. Your current situation is that you may have some perspective change coming up here with the Hanged Man. So, anytime we start off with a couple of major arcana cards, that makes me think that this is an important transformation for you in some sort of perspective. We'll see if it lets us know where this perspective is coming from, but yeah, you've got a new perspective, and it's a good thing. You're in a good balanced place to be gaining of that new perspective. At the root of this situation is the Nine of Pentacles. So, this is about enjoying the fruits of your labor. And again, if you're in a really good balanced energy and you're having a perspective change, this could just be, I'm almost getting the feeling like it's a level up for you, uh, which is good. That's awesome. It's, just sitting in that area of, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor and kind of like, what's next? What is the next thing that is going to happen for me? In your recent past, you've got some financial stability, so that's always a great place to be coming from. And it feels like, yeah, again, you're just in a good balanced place. Let's see what this perspective change might have to do with. What is on your mind this week is the Page of Wands. So seeking out those new passions. Again, like a new path forward. And, if you are healing, as your overall message says, you're, uh, again, I get the feeling, I want to say the words level up, like you're just leveling up to a new way of being for you, which is pretty awesome. What is just ahead of you is the Knight of Wands. So you might take some very quick action here on this new passion. This could be something that you've discovered that, you want to put your time and energy into. It's something that's very exciting for you. I mean, for some of you, this could be a new relationship. For some of you, this could be just a new passion, a new hobby. a new just a new way to express yourself, and I for some of you this might be that you've learned that you have an interest in writing. So maybe it's that's been kind of sparked for you, and you're going to put pen to paper, or really kind of do an outline and write a book. For some of you this could be some musical or artistic endeavor. So just something that's really got you really excited about your future, and you feel like you're in just a really good stable place again to take something on and level up. In your advice position here is more pentacles, and this is you just kind of looking back on your harvest. So, and because this is in your advice position, I feel like this is saying, you've planted good seeds in the past, and it's okay to go ahead and plant some more. Like you're really good at discerning where you can plant seeds that are going to grow well for you. So that's a good thing. And, I would take that advice if it is about some new passion. you know, um, Geminis do tend to have a lot of interest in things. So, just make sure you're focusing that in the best way. And you're good at doing that. You're good at planting those seeds and watching and helping develop something come into being, right? What's beyond your control this week is the Ace of Swords. So, this is kind of a mental breakthrough. And it could be a mental breakthrough on one of these passion things. But, this is kind of that aha moment that's, maybe saying, yes, this is the thing. This is something that's really going to light my fire. It's going to, look how excited your horse is about it, ready to go, ready to really take action and put energy into something that's really driving you. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid, is the Queen of Cups. So, this is a card of kind of the knowledge of and understanding, really, of the suit. So this is knowledge and understanding of your emotional well-being, but also the emotional well-being of people around you. So is that your secret desire, is to really kind of take that on and understand that, and how do your passions affect, not only you but the people around you? Or are you trying to avoid that? Is this some new passion that you're just like, nah, I don't care. I don't care if that has any emotional effect on you at all. I'm just going to plow ahead. So that is definitely because of the position of the card. Only you can answer that question. But to me, this always seems like something you should be exploring this week. Is asking that question. How do your actions and passions affect people around you? Maybe in a relationship, maybe your family, maybe the people that you work with. So do you deal with that well, or are you trying to avoid dealing with that? And that is definitely a question that is arising for you this week. Something a little deeper to think about with it. In your outcome position is you're definitely thinking about the future and achieving this goal. So, all these wands showing up for you. I mean, I'm excited for whatever this is that you've discovered, that you're taking on. I think it's good seeds for planting. Again, you may want to, look at that emotional area of how your actions and words affect those around you. So pay attention to that this week. And what's being hidden from you this week is the Lovers card. So yeah, that could come into being. You might have some new passion, and if your relationship is not on the it's not on the front burner. It's definitely, this is on the back burner, and it could be because of this. So make sure that you're asking that question and kind of exploring that for yourself, right? Final word here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message from, or for Gemini, not from Gemini, but for Gemini, February 16th through the 22nd. Final words here. Reach for the stars. So I think it's saying go for it, definitely. This card here, again, you're really good at planting those seeds. I'm going to say that the caution in this is definitely, how the things, how your actions and activities do affect those around you, and maybe especially your relationship. So just something to look at, um and take a look at, and make sure that you're keeping a balance there, between your passions and the things that drive you, and making sure that you're also putting that kind of energy into your relationship. So, Gemini, I hope there was something that you can take away and use. I really appreciate your time here with me today. Come back next week and we'll see if this situation evolves or if there might just be a totally new energy that pops up for you. And I do post every week, so come on back and check that out. Also, if you like my reading style, it would be really great if you would like and subscribe to my channel. That helps you find me, and it really does help my new channel here on YouTube, and I would super appreciate it. So, Gemini, thanks so much for joining me, and we will see you next week. Bye bye.